Okay guys, welcome to my channel. So if you haven't subscribed just yet, just do so. So today we're just gonna look at gold, XAUUSD. Um, Sorry about my English, it's not my first language, so just bear with me. So looking at gold, let's go into the higher time frame. Let's go into the monthly time frame. So as you can see from the monthly time frame, all we have here, we have a bullish bias. Yes, so if I can just do this, yeah. So as you can see, we have a completely bullish bias. Previously he has broken into this last part here. He has broken into, which leaves a nice fair value gap, a monthly fair value gap. That's what I've marked it here as a monthly fair value gap. Yeah, so as we keep approaching it, during that gap, gold has completely gone bullish, and on the 20 SMA, you will see something you should know in trading. Yeah, in trading, when you have the SMA put on trend in 20, if the price action is so further away from the SMA, from the whole, what is it called? Yeah, from the whole signal, it has a probability to actually come back down. So there's a probability that it's going to reverse back down to come and touch that 20 SMA, then revert back up to the upside. You understand? So this is what we have. So for the monthly, let's look at every single candle, bias candle. So for the previous month, if you can see for the previous month, we have a completely, what is it called? A complete bullish candle bias. You see? Yeah. Now let's look at the weekly chart. On the weekly chart, you can see that last week we had the previous week before that we had a complete sell, a complete bearish, which told me that once the gold was done selling like last week, I was expecting for gold to come and break this low resistance right here. We all expected that for gold to come and break this low resistance, but unfortunately it did not. Yes, it did not. But I've put level of demands. We have the first demand zone here, right here. Let me just yeah. So we have the first demand zone right here. Yeah. And then we have the second demand zone right here. So what we expect for gold to do, he went back up to actually retest that level of resistance. There's a level of resistance right here. So he retested it and he rejected it. So to my opinion, he rejected it. So now let's look at the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, on the daily bias, yes. Sorry. On the daily bias time frame, if you can see right here, we had a lot of liquidity right here. There was a lot of liquidity resting on that particular position. So on the previous day, if you can see, on that liquidity, gold came back and grabbed it. It tried to break that liquidity. But if we can look at the sorry, give me a minute. So if we can look at this, yeah, if we can apply the Fibonacci retracement, the Fibonacci retracement tells us that from the previous high to the previous low. Fibonacci retracement tells us that the liquidity rests at 78.60%, and that's where it kept on stopping. You understand? That's where it kept on stopping. Now, from the Fibonacci retracement from the trend baseline, so if we do from the previous high to the previous low, all the way there, so now we can see that it's gonna have to come back to the 78.6, so right there to the 0.78. So it's gonna have to retrace back and grab, because at that bottom part we have a lot of liquidity resting right there. At that first buy demand zone, at that demand zone, there's a lot of liquidity resting back there. So what I think gold might try to do, gold might try to, because there was a lot of reject on that liquidity zone and it's kind of respecting that part. What gold might try to do is just to, it went up, down, it's gonna have to come back up here, break that, and then come and retest that zone right here. You understand? And this is what we expect gold to do. I mean, so far we don't know what actually happened, but on the 20 SMA, we have a fully bullish bias to buy. But this is how I trade. The way I trade is that for every bullish, so you can see on the previous day, on Friday. I let's not forget Friday. On Thursday, we had a fully bearish candle, yeah, but on Friday I expected that candle to come and close below that previous Thursday one, but it didn't, unfortunately. So now everything remains. So there's a battle going between the bullish and the bearish candle. So right now, all we hope for, since there's that battle that's going right there, so I'm expecting for gold to actually come and retest this, go back down and hit and come and grab that second liquidity, because there's a lot of liquidity rested right there. So if you can see yourself right there, look here, and that particular zone, that's a lot of liquidity. You understand? That's a lot of liquidity. So far right now, all I'm hoping for gold to actually come on a bearish movement. Yes, with all the news, all the news that are going to be happening next week, that's what we actually hope for gold to either break below or break above. So if it breaks above, I'm going to retest it and keep on going. Yeah. But if it breaks below, it's going to retest that and keep on going below. Okay. So that is it. Now let's go onto the 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, 20 SMA, we have it completely bearish. But what I prefer looking at is, damn. What I prefer looking at is the 1-hour time frame. On the 1-hour time frame here, we can see we have a previous low and a previous high. So right here, so we have a previous low and a previous high. Yeah. So what I expect for gold to actually do, since we had a complete break. So if you can look at the previous one, we had a break of structure right here. So look here. Wait, hold on. So we have the break of structure right here. Yeah, previously, and that break of structure got gold to actually come all the way down. Yeah. Okay. So it actually got gold to come all the way down to come and rest on this level of demand right here. So we can expect gold to actually come down here and respect that level of demand and shoot back up. That's what I'm actually expecting gold to do. But so far we need to wait for it to break below, either below or on the upside. So far we don't know what might happen. The best thing to do is just to watch and see on the news. And next week we have on the news on the 11th, we have a forecast which tells me that USD is going to be stronger. So this is what might happen. We might see gold breaking on the downside and coming to retest that level of demand zone. And that is it. I mean, finger crossed. On the 30-minute time frame, we have a sell on the 20 SMA. On the 2-hour time frame, is also a sell on the 20 SMA. So yeah, so far right now, I will expect gold to actually, with my stop loss just above the liquidity zone and my take profits resting just around here. that is it. All right, thank you.